And I'm not saying looks is everything. Attraction, to an extent, it is very significant. So attraction comes in many different ways. There could be physical attraction, there could be the way how a person's mindset is, the way they think, their mentality. Attraction just comes in many different ways. How they speak to you, how they react to situations, when things don't go right, when he or she doesn't get what they want. It's not just the physical aspects, but it's also the mental, the emotional, how they show up in the relationship, how they represent themselves. But I'm gonna speak to you why it does matter. Now, looks is not everything, but it is important. I don't ever recommend and I don't ever advise people to just be with someone, whether it's a guy or a woman, men or women. I don't advise y'all to be with someone just because they treat you good, just because they sexually please you in bed good, just because their bank account is looking good, just because they take care of you very well. If you're not physically attracted to them, please don't do it. It's just, you're doing a disservice to them. You're leading them on, and you're also doing a disservice to yourself, because some of the times what ends up happening is that you may cheat because what you're lacking in the physical aspect from your partner, you're going to start looking at it outside of your relationship. And the way how your significant other is treating you, putting you on a pedestal, you're not reciprocating the same energy, giving your partner emotional, mental support, because you're not physically attracted to them. If you're not attracted to them by their appearance, not even a little bit, you're going to lack giving them affection. You're going to lack maybe showing them off. I'm really not trying to sound shallow, but I do think that the physical appearance, depending on who you are, because we all got different tastes, but it is important. And it's not 100%, it's not everything in a relationship, but it is something. I think it is very significant. Physical attraction, it deepens the sexual intimacy in the relationship, in the sex. So you want to be in a relationship where you be like, wow, my man is so fine, my wife is beautiful, my girlfriend is gorgeous. I don't want to make it seem like looks is everything, but it is important. And I'm not saying that attraction cannot grow over time. It can grow over time, but it also cannot grow over time. It can also lack over time. You can see the person for who they truly are or for who they truly not. Now, I have been in a relationship with someone years ago where I wasn't physically attracted to them, but they treated me so good, they treated me well. And over time, the attraction started grow. But then I did started to look at physical attraction outside of my relationship, and I wasn't so affectionate. Like, my partner wanted me to be all over him, and I just wasn't that person. Ladies and men, if you're getting everything that you want in your relationship, but you just not attracted to them in that kind of way, don't waste your time. Don't waste their time. You're not pouring into their cup the way they are pouring into yours. It's just not fair. You want the relationship to be equal. Y'all both want to be equally yoked to each other. You can't force it to work. I know a lot of people get with someone that they're not really attracted to in that way, but they just settle for the relationship because they get everything that they want and they need in the relationship, except the physical part. But they're not giving their partner 100% of them. I do think that everyone deserves to be loved the same way they are loving their partner. If you're with someone for a while and you're just with them, you're not really with them for the right reasons. You're with them for, selfish reasons. And then deep down in the long run, you can either hurt your partner can really, really cheat on you because they're not getting their fulfillment. They're not getting everything that they deserve. And then you're going to start to resent yourself. You settled for everything that you need. It's not just all about looks. It's how they speak to you. It's how they treat you, how they probably dress. Because the way how they dress sometimes is how they represent themselves. It's a representation of themselves. The way how they are around their friends. Do they prioritize their friends more than they prioritize you? Attraction is not just physical appearance. But if you lack the physical appearance in your relationship, the intimacy, the sex is not going to be that great. You're going to lack the intimacy part. And if your partner is truly in love with you, you know, giving you everything that they want, and they're pouring into you, and you're just not doing the same because you're not attracted to them in certain areas, you're leading them on, but you're also giving them a false sense of hope in the relationship, and it's just not fair. So ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't always have to be physical, but make sure you're attracted to their mindset, because their mindset is the mentality that you need to look forward to if you're gonna marry this person, if you're gonna have kids with this person. And before you have kids with someone, y'all already know that is something to be taken very seriously. It's not just a physical part. Make sure you like the way they think. Make sure y'all goals are aligned, y'all future are aligning with one another. How they are with their family, how they treat their family. Are they family oriented? Are y'all both equally yoked with one another? And another thing is, don't also go for someone that has good looks, because sometimes those that have good looks, they have a disgusting personality. Like, y'all ever seen someone, or y'all ever dated someone who looks good on the outside, but their personality is trash? The way how they talk to men, the way how they can treat a girl is horrible. It's disgusting. And when I see people like that, I automatically, the outside appearance matches their personality. Like, now I look at them with disgust. Be very mindful who you decide to date. If your relationship is lacking in certain areas, whether it's physical appearance, whether it's the mindset, whether it's the sex, whether it's y'all futures together, or both of y'all mentality, your relationship is not gonna be sustainable or long term. You want to be with someone that you are attracted to. Not just looks, but every single part of the relationship, every aspect. Because you can love the way someone looks, but then again, you can dislike their personality. Like, y'all ever love someone, but y'all really dislike them as a person? Like, you wake up and you be like, oh, why did I ever date you? So it's really all up to you on what you like, what you find attractive, what makes you happy, what makes you feel safe. Attraction does make the relationship deepens and make it grow, and it makes the physical intimacy just so much more better and greater. Don't just settle for anyone just because they look good, and then come to find out you with them, they don't even treat you right. Or just be with someone because they treat you right, but then to you, you're not attracted to them, you know, you don't find them appealing, and then you're wasting their time and you're hurting them. Love and relationships, it's a beautiful thing. It's not something that you should take very lightly. Always consider the other person's emotions as well. I don't want y'all just settling for anyone, for anything, and then not being happy in the long run. Or I don't want y'all also to be so shallow with y'all decisions, having this high checklist, and then y'all be even more disappointed in the end. So if you like more content like this, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back.